In this video, I'm going to be doing a stock analysis on Zomedica, or ticker symbol ZOM. At the time of the recording, it's trading at just $2.50, and I think there's a lot of opportunity with this stock. My channel has been growing really fast lately, and I hope that you guys have been able to profit off of the videos that I've been making. This is a graph of all the stocks I've talked about on my channel in the last 2 weeks, and they have gone up on average by 56%. So if you guys want to make sure that you don't miss out on these moves, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, a lot of you guys said that you wanted a Discord channel, so this week I'm going to set it up and I'm going to make sure that it actually provides value and that you guys can learn about investing, unlike a lot of the other free Discords out there. But with that being said, let's get right into today's video. Zomedica is a veterinary diagnostic and pharmaceutical company, and they are developing a rapid diagnostic testing device that is about to launch. The veterinary services market is a $43 billion market in the US alone, and if you own a pet, you know that you will spend anything to keep them healthy. The main reason Zomedica has been getting so much attention recently is because of their new technology called truforma. This is a diagnostic testing platform which is meant for veterinarians to use so that they can get lab accurate results at the hospital. This allows veterinarians to make clinical decisions faster and treat animals sooner. So with truforma, instead of waiting for weeks to get lab results, you can get these results instantly. Truforma specifically does the diagnosis of thyroid disease in dogs and cats and adrenal disease in dogs. This is a very common problem in dogs. It is usually treatable, but in some cases it can lead to even more problems or even death, which is why truforma is so important, because it can deliver these results within 20 minutes of testing, which allows veterinarians to treat your pet sooner. And as we know in the healthcare sector, the quicker you can treat a patient, the more positive the outcome will likely be. But this is only scratching the surface of the potential of truforma. They are working to develop this technology so that it can work with diabetes and other infectious diseases like rabies. And the more diseases that they can get this technology to work with, the more revenue it's going to be able to generate them, and the more valuable this technology will be to veterinarians. 130 million dogs visit the vet each year, and a lot of them have to be tested, which would take 2 weeks for results to come back. But if truforma can make their technology compatible with more of these diseases, it will generate billions of dollars for the company. The US will set a record high $99 billion spent this year on pets in 2021, and the animal diagnosis market size was valued at over $3 billion, and it's expected to increase 8% by 2025, and Zomedica does have plans to be a major player in this area. And knowing this, it's no surprise that there's a bunch of hype behind this stock right now. As more people become aware of this stock and YouTube videos like this one are being made, it's going to draw more traders and investors to the company. Even Carol Baskins is backing Zomedica.
Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol Baskin from Big Cat Rescue, and I don't know if you guys have heard about Zomedica, but they help our veterinarians and our furry friends.
Guys, obviously this one was a joke, but she really did promote Zomedica, which caused shares to jump 250%. But for real, Zomedica has been gaining a lot of momentum, as we can see on Google Trends, StockTwits, Reddit, and YouTube. And as you guys know, I always find the top trending penny stocks for you guys, and I really like to look at the momentum behind the stock, because the more eyes on a penny stock usually leads to an increase in the price. So recently the company increased the previous announced public offering to $173 million due to the increase in demand of their shares. The underwriter has agreed to purchase 91 million shares of common stock at $1.90 per share. Zomedica is going to use the proceeds to continue the development of truforma, for strategic acquisitions, and to repurchase some or all of the outstanding shares. They also announced a distribution agreement with Miller Veterinarian Supply, which is one of the fastest growing companies in the veterinarian industry. So on the chart of Zomedica, I think we are creating a bullish flag here, and I am looking for a small push up and then a pullback to complete the flag pattern, then break out and test $3.30 to $3.50 per share, which is around a 30% move. We saw this flag pattern happen earlier last month, so I think that it can happen again within the coming weeks. Also, if you guys aren't familiar with these patterns, I would recommend that you guys do some technical analysis research. I do a lot of trading based off these flag patterns, and I find that they're easy to use, but would you guys be interested in a video that goes into more detail on my technical analysis? Let me know in the comments below. I chose the $3.50 price target because when we look back, we can see that they IPO'd in 2018 and there is no other price information above $2.50. So when this happens, resistance tends to be created around whole and half numbers. Now I'm going to take a quick look into their financials and then I'll get into my price targets for this stock. They have a very healthy balance sheet and they've just added $90 million in cash, which they expect to be sufficient to fund their operations through 2023. They also just raised a bunch of money, so their balance sheet is looking really good. They have a lot of well-known institutions holding the stock like Vanguard and BlackRock, and 24 institutions have increased their position size while just 13 have decreased their positions. Also, they have zero revenue as of right now, which means they are relying heavily on truforma, which is a concern because if truforma goes south, this stock will fall fast. But they are without a doubt developing some advanced technology that can make them one of the big players in the animal diagnostics market, which is a growing industry. They are also developing truforma to make it even better and so that it can be more compatible with even more diseases, which could potentially bring some huge revenue to the company. They also have a ton of momentum behind them right now, and I can see the stock going to $3.50 to $4 per share in the short term, based off of all the hype that's behind this stock right now. So I will definitely be day trading this stock. However, for the long-term growth potential of this company, they would need to further develop truforma so that it can work for more diseases, and if that happens, I can see them being a $5 company in the coming years. I hope you guys enjoyed this stock analysis on Zomedica. Let me know in the comments what price you think Zomedica will be in a year from now. Also, if you want to get closer to financial freedom, you can check out my favorite personal finance books in the description that all give you practical ways to invest your money for a future of financial freedom. And that also helps support me, and I use the profits to increase the production in these videos. And guys, there is always a possibility that these companies don't deliver on what they're doing, so I don't put more than 2% of my money into any individual penny stock, and I like to keep a diverse portfolio. I almost always sell my position when a company fails a trial or gets a negative catalyst, and I recommend that you do the same. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. It really helps motivate me to keep making these videos, and it shows me your support. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments below, and with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.